everyone, this is Kathy from the blog simplystlouis.us, and today I wanted to share with you 4 simple steps to paying off your home quickly. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, let's get into it. Now, you may be thinking, what? I could pay off my home quickly? Get out of here. Yes, you can. And you can actually do this quite simply. I'm telling you, when it comes to even thinking about having a mortgage for 30 years, making payments on a home for 30 years, it's really discouraging. It really is. What about if a person decides to buy a home in their 40s or their 50s and they have to sit here and pay this mortgage off? No. You can say right now, not today, and not ever. You can pay off your home quickly. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what people think. You can do it. I will share with you the ways you can do it. So let's go to the steps. Step 1, what you want to do is get rid of all your other debts besides your mortgage. So if you have student loans, car loans, credit card debt, medical bills, whatever it may be, get rid of them. And you can do it. First, you want to make sure that you have a budget. See what's coming in, see what's going out, and see how you can increase your income or decrease the amount of things you're paying for to get rid of those debts. When you finish paying off a debt, it really feels good because that's extra money coming into your pocket. We gotta be real. We gonna keep it real? All right, let's keep it real. We must understand sometimes that it's easier to pay off a particular debt than to get a raise. Think about it. Let's say if you finished paying off your car note, that was $250 a month. And you have $250 coming in now into your pocket every month. That was probably easier than you going to your boss and say, oh yeah, can you increase my pay by $250 a month? I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but let's be honest, it's harder. But it is easier to pay off your debt and give yourself an increase. So that's step 1. Step 2. Have you ever heard of the term one day at a time? Yes. Let me take my time, or let me do this thing one day at a time. Well, I'm going to do a little twist to this. When it comes to paying off your mortgage balance, how about we say 1K at a time? Let's pay off our principal balance $1,000 at a time. Now, when I'm talking about 1K at a time, that's what I literally mean, at a time. There are times you can probably attack your mortgage and put $1,000 towards your principal balance monthly. Maybe it's quarterly, every 3 months. Maybe it's semi-annually, every 6 months, or maybe it's annually. So you put that $1,000 into your mortgage balance in a time that works for you. Starting off, my husband and I would put $1,000 towards our mortgage balance annually. And then we bumped it up to semi-annually. Then we'll do it quarterly. Then we're doing it monthly. So it all depends on where you're at. And don't let anyone rush you. Do it according to where you're at. You may be thinking, well, I'm pretty much living paycheck to paycheck, or my wife started staying home and now we're down to one income, or right now, I don't even know how I'm gonna find $1,000. These days, it's not really as difficult to obtain $1,000, and it's not as hard as you think. Number 1 is if you receive tax money, then you can use that tax money or some of that tax money to put into your principal balance. So that's $1,000 that you're receiving back from the government. Another thing you can do is your side hustles or a little part-time that you just work on the evenings or work from home. And once you're able to obtain that $1,000, you can put it into your mortgage balance. Another thing that you can do, and it may be popular or not, but if you are asking for gifts for your birthday or Christmas, you can ask for money. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with asking for money. That money can go towards your mortgage balance. So getting $1,000 to put into your mortgage balance may not be as hard as you think. So let's move on to the 3rd step. Step 3, Now, once you are to the point where you feel like you're financially able and you feel like you're financially fit, I would suggest on living on one income. If you're a 2-income household, or if you are single, try living on half your income. Why is that? Because the money that you're using to live on half your income, you just pay your bills or whatever it may be, and the other half can go towards your mortgage. Now, I'm saying this will be great when you're in a financially better spot. If you're not there yet, continue to do the 1K at a time until you get there. But if you are able to, once you budget and you know what is coming in and what is going out, strive to see if you can live on half your income or if you can live on one income. If you are a 2-income household, it's preferable to live on the lesser income. My husband and I did this, and we chose to live off my income because I made less than him, and his income went to paying down the mortgage. So that greatly helped us. If I knew about this earlier, I probably would have placed this as step number 1 or step number 2. But for the purposes of getting out of debt and everything like that, we'll put this as step number 4. So step number 4 is refinancing your mortgage into a HELOC. What's a HELOC? HELOC is a home equity line of credit. What it means is if you have a home and it has built equity over the years, you can use that equity to purchase something, to remodel, or maybe to pay your child's tuition. But it acts like a big, giant credit card. Just to give you a backstory, when my husband and I bought this house, we bought it in 2010, which was when the economy was recovering. So we bought the house quite low compared to today. Over the years, our home gained a lot of equity, but we didn't know we had access to it. What caused me to look into refinancing our home was when we were trying to get rid of our PMI. The bank just wouldn't let us get rid of our PMI. PMI is private mortgage insurance. So pretty much we had this monthly obligation to pay this PMI, and our equity increased. Our mortgage balance was lower, but the banks wouldn't remove it. And we weren't going to refinance our home to another 30-year mortgage because we would have to put so much money down. So when looking at other options, we found out that we could refinance our home into a home equity line of credit. And when we found that out, we found the benefits of doing this. So one is we no longer had to pay a PMI. The second benefit is we didn't have to pay the closing costs. The bank would. And the third benefit was the home equity line of credit is an open credit. It's a two-way thing. So you can put money in and you can take money out. With a mortgage, you can just put money in, but you can't take money out. We decided to pay off our mortgage balance with the equity we had in our home, and we dumped all of our money into the home equity line of credit, but then we took money out to pay our bills. If you have a positive cash flow when it comes to putting all your money into the home equity line of credit, and when you remove your bills and your cash flow is positive, not negative, but positive, you could pay off your home within 5 to 7 years. We paid it off in 2.5. So when we refinanced our home into a home equity line of credit, this really helped us with speeding and accelerating our journey to being mortgage free. I will share with you a link below on replacing your mortgage with a home equity line of credit. There's plenty of people that talk about it on YouTube or on the internet, and it is really the way to go. And it's so simple to do. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get approved. It's the best thing that you can do instead of being stuck in a 30-year mortgage. So that's it. That's the 4 steps. And I'm telling you, it is attainable. If you work hard, you stay on course, and you have that goal in mind, it will come to you. So comment below. Let me know, what do you think about paying off your mortgage quickly? Maybe you're totally against it. Let me know why. Hey, I'm here to learn. Or maybe you're really for it and you want to pay off your mortgage within the next 5 years, maybe within the next 10 years. You can do it. You can do it. Until next time, live simply so you can simply live.